family fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
First area of the game now for the rookie out of UNLV. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. It's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Hut, hut.
Now Love on the play fake. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready?
This one's a long touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Pause red. Set, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Wants to throw again. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And he's out the clear. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show.
Got it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Hut.
Love back to it after the pick. And after the pick six, it's another interception. Buda Baker picks it off. To get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. New set of downs for him from the 31. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left, throw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now trying to run for it with Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, just pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
There's Murray, 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. He brings it in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, he starts to shape the foundation with your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the double.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. Hut.
Not to turn by that pick. He's throwing again. On and quick, and they bring him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
Vacates quickly left side. Throwing deep back to the middle. Big gain downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
52 Blues. Ready?
Thrown on 1st down. Low. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Jacobs. It's the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This takes it up to the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. 25 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
2-2. Buzz. Deuce.
1st and 10, Murray. Washington nearly picked it, so couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
And when that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. He's him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
2-2. Punch.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by the defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
45. Set.
Love now on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Black. 95. Set.
Back to the air. Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Josh Sweat making the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Needle 50. Green. Cut.
Throwing again. Love. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Check, strike. Set, go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacob. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot on second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Strike it. Set. Check pink. Black 40.
They stick with Jacob. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
Love from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Ready, set.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set, go, red. 10 black. Hut.
Love looking to pass. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things up at 14. They send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They'll toss it here to Vincent. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Got it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 reps. 60 reps. 52 blaster. Check, cut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Let's go now. 50, grip, ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. There's a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Red 38. Set.
Trying to get it for the option here. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Now Murray on the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Big ass open, big ass open.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Going deep here for the end zone. And he sails that way to the end zone.
It's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Packers take their 1st time out. So on 4th down. Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Ready, ready. Yellow, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds a man right side. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Black, hut, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up.
Here we go.
Just simply cover the receivers.
The go counter, it's Jacobs. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Ready, set.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Set, ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
Hey, motion. Hey, what? 6. One more push. Almost there, so let's make it right now.
Set.
To the air with Love. Riding Ryan's back. It's Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready.
And air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
This is pulled to the left and no good. And that bad snap made it tough to get the hold down. And this stays tied here in the second.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. 2.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Green.
Here's Kyler to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. A great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Buys time, rolling right. Jump off, caught by his back. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, a schoolyard. And you've got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. That's Bryant, touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. The Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go. Claws red. Red. 38. Cut.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worry about have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Kind of shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Option play they give to Benson. Well, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Set.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! No momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
Play fake, it's low. Hits him on the outlet. And they're going to be be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes a...
It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Looking to tack on the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Packers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, what? Hey. Stop.
Now Kyler escapes the pocket. Right side, hauled in by Harrison. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They put Shark in motion left. On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Signed to look for Murray. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Gonna run the draw here with Benson. He's gonna get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down. Okay, take at least a little fight as a big beaver. The
Kyler throwing here. It's caught by Harrison. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Benson off his own read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is technical. What do you do in training camp? Coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Benson once more. That's good for a gain of 5. Luke Hobbs in on that stop.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Turning to Benson on 3rd.
Good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on 3rd down. Katie, quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the first down. But with that delay, this defense was all over him.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. To the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Push.
Now toss. This is Jacobs. Continuing to move past the 45. He gets loose down the right side. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers open the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. There's Evans set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. He knocks off the crosser. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Gain 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Benson now from the gun. And limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, now to Benson. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Murray. Has him running the comeback. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A gain of 14. And the Cardinal first down.
All set to go now from the 35. Play action now. Murray. Headed out right. He's keeping it. He's getting near the 8. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Play action now. Murray. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Finish!
Give up the gut to Benson. And he gets him 5. It's still way short of that line of gains. Here comes fourth down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like you got a home run derby, but you know what's up to managers? And they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Desperation time here. Firing one deep for the end zone. And they take it out of bounds, which leaves his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Murray's going to throw for it. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Matt McWilliams. He's off to the races. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
On the ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Set.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
33. Yep, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Okay, break.
Connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
6. Here we go. Blue, 32. Hut.
To the air on third and long. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, break.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation. The defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
At the 46-yard line.
On the double.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go. Black, next, set.
Here's Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll get the Packers the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go to hit somebody like they did right there.
They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Give them 3 on that run. Third and 12 coming up.
Brings up third and 12.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
Got it.
That's why I never asked for help.
Let's go now. 10 black. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cardinals have some new life in the north. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one does not go far. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
What?
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And this one doesn't go far.
You can do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle gives sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
So now here's third and 5. Now an inside give to Benson. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up fourth and maybe a yard. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Cardinals down by 10. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Omaha. Let's go.
It's Benson. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The toss to the right. It's Jacobs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Yellow, set.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion, because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, go Fury. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. With enough look. Eventually, one's going to connect.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Socks. First and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Murray's there, trying to climb. It's a race down the right side. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first and 10, it's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's second and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Buying some time left. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
It's Benson on the give. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Ryan. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making a full-court game here in the fourth. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the fourth. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Down.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on
43.
first down.
Ready?
We put it back on here. So this is a Packers win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.